Uddhav Thackeray to be sworn in as the Maharashtra Chief Minister in Mumbai's Shivaji Park. A few more leaders likely to be sworn in as ministers. The Congress to get the Assembly Speaker's post, while the Deputy Chief Minister would be from the NCP. It's the last day of campaigning for the first phase of Jharkhand Assembly elections. The polling in 13 constituencies of mostly Naxal-affected districts to take place on the 30th of this month. The BJP President Amit Shah to address two election rallies in Chhatra and Garhwa. BJP condemns party MP Pragya Thakur for a controversial statement yesterday, removed from the Parliamentary Defence Committee. Lok Sabha to take up the Industrial Relations Code and the bill related to rights of residents in unauthorized colonies in Delhi. Rajya Sabha to consider the Chit Funds Amendment Bill and prohibition of e-cigarettes bill in the House today. The 50th edition of International Film Festival of India to conclude in Goa today. Renowned dancer Tanushri Shankar and the duo band Colonial Cousins to perform on the occasion. In sports news, India wins the bid to host 2023 Men's Hockey World Cup. Kalinga Hockey Stadium in Bhubaneswar and the Biju Patnaik Hockey Stadium in Rourkela to be the venues for the tournament. Hello and welcome. You're watching Doordarshan News with me, Nancy Kohli. A top story: the Shiv Sena chief Uddhav Thackeray will today be sworn in as the Maharashtra Chief Minister in Mumbai's Shivaji Park. A few more leaders are also likely to be sworn in as ministers with Uddhav Thackeray. Earlier on Wednesday, the leaders of all the three parties, Shiv Sena, Congress and the NCP, held marathon meetings in Mumbai. Speaking with the media, the NCP leader Praful Patel said that the Congress will get the Assembly Speaker's post, while the NCP will get the Deputy Speaker's post. He further added that there will only be one Deputy Chief Minister's post in the government and the Deputy CM will be from the NCP.
Will be from the Congress party, Deputy Speaker will be from the NCP. The other positions, as I said, will be the ministries will be expanded after the 3rd of December, and Deputy Chief Minister will be one and will be from the NCP.
Moving on now to news from poll-bound Jharkhand. Electioneering has reached its peak for the upcoming assembly elections. The campaigning for the first phase of elections will end this evening. The elections to 13 assembly seats in this phase will be held on the 30th of this month. The seats where polling will be held on 30th November include Chhatra, Gumbla, Lohardaga, Latehar, Daltonganj, Husainabad, Garhwa and Bhavantapur. Meanwhile, the leaders of all the political parties are holding rallies in support of their candidates. The BJP National President and Home Minister Amit Shah will hold two rallies in Garhwa and Chhatra today. Moving on now, earlier on Wednesday, the Union Law and IT Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad unveiled the BJP's Jan Sankalp Patra for the Jharkhand Assembly elections in Ranchi, with a wide range of promises catering to all-round development of the state. It included free education to all the girls from KG to post-graduation, 5 lakh rupee loan that will be given to the OBCs for self-employment. Also, interest-free loans from 1 to 5 lakh rupees has also been promised for the women entrepreneurs under Mahila Udyog Yojana. The BJP has laid emphasis on development, law and order and good governance in its poll manifesto. The Jharkhand Vikas Morcha Prajatantrik also released its manifesto for the upcoming assembly elections. The manifesto was released by the JVMP President and the former Chief Minister Babulal Marandi in Ranchi. The party has made several promises for the benefit of people if voted to power. And let's now go across to our correspondent Anuj Yadav, who is joining us from Latehar in Jharkhand. Anuj, of course, all the parties are leaving no stone unturned in wooing the voters ahead of the first phase of elections that begins on the 30th of this month, and important today because the campaigning for the first phase of the elections ends by this evening.
देखिए बिल्कुल नैन्सी, पहले चरण का जो चुनाव प्रचार है अब से कुछ देर बाद यानी शाम को खत्म हो जाएगा। भारतीय जनता पार्टी की तरफ से प्रधानमंत्री ने यहां पर 2 रैलियों को किया था और केंद्रीय गृह मंत्री और भाजपा के जो अध्यक्ष हैं अमित शाह, वो लगातार यहां पर 4 से 5 उन्होंने रैलियों को यहां पर संबोधित किया। इसके अलावा जो कार्यकारी अध्यक्ष हैं भारतीय जनता पार्टी के जेपी नड्डा यहां पर रहे, रविशंकर प्रसाद यहां पर रहे, झारखंड विकास मोर्चा के जो अध्यक्ष सहित तमाम जो स्थानीय नेता हैं वो चुनाव प्रचार में लगे रहे। झारखंड मुक्ति मोर्चा के हेमंत सोरेन हैं, वो चुनाव प्रचार में लगे। कांग्रेस के हालांकि कोई बहुत केंद्रीय नेता इस चुनाव प्रचार में नहीं थे, लेकिन जो स्थानीय नेता हैं उन्होंने यहां पर सभाओं को संबोधित किया। और हम जानते हैं कि राष्ट्रीय जनता दल कांग्रेस और झारखंड विकास मोर्चा का गठबंधन बना है, वो गठबंधन के तहत चुनाव लड़ रहे हैं। भारतीय जनता पार्टी इस बार अकेले चुनावी मैदान में है, सभी जो सीटें हैं अकेले उसमें चुनावी मैदान में है। तो निश्चित तौर पर क्योंकि नैन्सी हम जानते हैं कि जो पहले चरण में 13 सीटों पर मतदान हो रहा है, ये ज्यादातर जो सीटें हैं वो शेड्यूल ट्राइब के लोगों के लिए आरक्षित हैं, क्योंकि ये पूरा आदिवासी इलाका है। यहां पर हमने डीडी न्यूज के माध्यम से अलग अलग इलाकों में जाकर, ग्रामीण इलाकों में जाकर हमने यहां लोगों के मुद्दों को जानने की कोशिश की कि आखिर इस विधानसभा चुनाव के अंदर कौन सा महत्वपूर्ण और बड़ा मुद्दा उनके लिए है। यहां पर क्योंकि हम ये भी जानते हैं कि एक समय में नक्सल से प्रभावित ये इलाके रहे हैं, हालांकि अब उग्रवाद का यहां कोई बहुत बड़ा मुद्दा नहीं है, वो नक्सलवाद यहां पर खत्म होता जरूर नजर आया है। लेकिन पिछले समय में जो विकास ने यहां पर रफ्तार पकड़ी थी, अभी बहुत कुछ करने के लिए यहां पर बाकी है। घोषणा पत्रों के माध्यम से सभी राजनीतिक दलों ने बड़े बड़े दावे और वायदे किए हैं, लेकिन इस आदिवासी इलाकों के अंदर जो बुनियादी जरूरतें हैं वो लोगों को मिले। चाहे पीने के पानी की एक सबसे बड़ी समस्या यहां पर आती है, सिंचाई करने की व्यवस्था की बात यहां पर आती है, उनके लिए अभी एक शुरुआत जो की गई है, शुरुआत तो अभी देखने को मिलती है कि ऐसे गांवों में जहां कुछ समय पहले सड़कें भी नहीं मिलती थी, अब वहां पानी की टंकियां ऐसी लगाई गई हैं जो सोलर से चलती हैं, लोगों को पीने का पानी मिलता है। जो बिल्कुल जंगल के इलाके हैं वो पगडंडी हुआ करती थी, अब वहां रास्ते बने हैं। लेकिन जब हम लोगों से जाके बात किए, वहां पर उनके मुद्दों को जानने की कोशिश की, तो अभी यहां पर एजुकेशन के क्षेत्र में, हेल्थ के क्षेत्र में, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर को मजबूत करने के लिए और एक जो पलायन, जो लोग यहां से दूसरे इलाकों में रोजगार के लिए जाते हैं, पलायन को रोकना, ये सारे मुद्दे हैं जो इस विधानसभा चुनाव में नैन्सी उठ रहे हैं।
Okay. All right, Anuj Yadav, thanks very much for joining us for the moment and sharing all those inputs. So clearly development being the prime need there of the electorate. The first phase of voting in Jharkhand begins on the 30th of this month and the campaigning ends this evening. All the political parties there trying their best, leaving no stone unturned to woo the voters and of course holding public meetings and public rallies to reach out to the voters of the state. Moving on now, in Uttarakhand, counting is underway for the recently concluded by-polls in Uttarakhand and West Bengal. In Uttarakhand, polling was held in Pittorgarh Assembly constituency on 25th of this month. The seat fell vacant after the demise of the sitting BJP MLA and the Cabinet Minister Prakash Pant in June this year. The counting is also underway in 3 assembly seats of West Bengal where by-polls were held on the 25th. Around 78% of over 7 lakh electorate had cast their votes in the by-polls to Kaliaganj, Karimpur and Kharagpur Sadar assembly seats. The BJP working president JP Nadda has condemned Pragya Thakur's remarks over Nathuram Godse. He said that she has been removed from the Consultative Committee of Defence. He also said she will not be a part of the BJP parliamentary meetings in the current session.
The statement given by the Member Parliament Pragya Thakur yesterday is condemnable. Bharatiya Janata Party never supports such statement and we do not support this ideology. We have decided that she will be removed from the Consultative Committee of Defence, and in this session she will not be allowed to participate in the parliamentary party meeting. We are very clear about it, that we condemn her statement and we do not support this ideology.
Condemning Pragya Thakur's statement on Nathuram Godse, the Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has said that Gandhiji's ideologies are still very relevant and will continue to guide the nation in future as well.
नाथूराम गोडसे को देशभक्त कहे जाने की बात तो दूर, मैं समझता हूं कि यदि देशभक्त मानने की किसी की सोच है, हम इस सोच को ही पूरी तरह से हमारी पार्टी कंडेम करती है, हमारी सरकार को कंडेम करती है। जहां तक महात्मा गांधी का प्रश्न है, महात्मा गांधी हम लोगों के लिए आदर्श हैं और वो पहले भी हमारे मार्गदर्शक थे और भविष्य में भी हमारे वो मार्गदर्शक रहेंगे। और उनकी जो विचारधारा है, उनकी विचारधारा उस समय भी प्रासंगिक थी, आज भी प्रासंगिक है और मुझे लगता है कि आगे आने वाले वर्षों में भी महात्मा गांधी की विचारधारा पूरी तरह से प्रासंगिक रहेगी। उनके प्रति चाहे कोई किसी भी दल का हो, किसी भी जात का हो, किसी भी मजहब का हो, महात्मा गांधी को सभी अपना आदर्श मानते हैं और उन्हें अपना एक प्रेरणा स्रोत मानते हैं।
And let's now go across to our correspondent Shailendra Mishra, who is joining us with more inputs on that. Shailendra, the statements by Pragya Thakur once again being raised in Parliament, but the statement, the stand clearly by the BJP, the government is very clear, and that has been made on the floor of the House by the Defence Minister Rajnath Singh.
बिल्कुल, राजनाथ सिंह ने लोकसभा में साफ किया कि गांधी जी की जो विचारधारा है वो पहले भी प्रासंगिक थी, अब भी प्रासंगिक है और आगे भी प्रासंगिक रहेगी। और बीजेपी का जहां तक सवाल है, या सभी दल एक तरफ से देखें तो गांधी जी उनके लिए आदर्श है। और जो हम जानते हैं कि जो प्रज्ञा ठाकुर का विवादास्पद बयान आया था लोकसभा में, कल उन्होंने एक बयान दिया था, उसको लेकर बहुत विवाद हुआ था और लोकसभा की कार्रवाई से उसे निकाल भी दिया गया था लोकसभा अध्यक्ष की तरफ से। और उसके बाद ये विपक्ष के दल आज लोकसभा में इस मुद्दे को उठाने की कोशिश कर रहे थे। इससे पहले हम जानते हैं बीजेपी ने एक बड़ी कार्रवाई करते हुए प्रज्ञा ठाकुर को, जो रक्षा मामलों की जो समिति है जिसमें उनको नामित किया गया था, उन्हें उस समिति से हटाने का फैसला किया। और साथ ही साथ बीजेपी ने उनके बयान की आलोचना करते हुए निर्देश जारी किए हैं कि जो इस सत्र के दौरान जो अब हम जानते हैं कि हर सप्ताह बीजेपी की संसदीय दल की बैठक होती है, उन बैठकों में प्रज्ञा ठाकुर को भाग लेने से, हिस्सा लेने से मना कर दिया गया। तो एक तरफ प्रज्ञा ठाकुर को लेकर एक कड़ी कार्रवाई बीजेपी की तरफ से हुई है। वहीं लोकसभा में राजनाथ सिंह रक्षा मंत्री ने बयान देकर स्पष्ट तौर पर कहा है कि दरअसल एक तरह से देखें तो ये जो अब पूरा जो विवाद सामने आया उसमें जो बीजेपी की और सरकार की जो स्थिति है वो स्पष्ट की है और कहा है कि गांधी जी की विचारधारा का जहां तक सवाल है, बीजेपी सदा उस विचारधारा को आगे बढ़ाती रही है और आदर्श मानती रही है और सभी के लिए महात्मा गांधी आदर्श हैं। और हम जानते हैं कि बीजेपी पहले ही प्रज्ञा ठाकुर के बयान को लेकर आलोचना कर चुकी है। बीजेपी के कार्यकारी अध्यक्ष जेपी नड्डा ने बयान जारी कर थोड़ी देर पहले आलोचना की है और कड़ी कार्रवाई भी की गई है प्रज्ञा ठाकुर के खिलाफ। और लोकसभा अध्यक्ष की तरफ से कल ही देर शाम जो विवादास्पद बयान था उसको सदन की जो रिकॉर्ड है उससे निकाल दिया गया है। जी,
Absolutely. All right, Shailendra, thanks very much for joining us for the moment and sharing those inputs. So clearly that stand has been made clear by the government there and the BJP as well. As far as Pragya Thakur's statements are concerned, those clarifications coming in the floor of the House by the Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, and not just statement, action has also been taken against her. More inputs from Parliament. The Lok Sabha will take up the Industrial Relations Code and the bill related to rights of residents in unauthorized colonies in Delhi, while the Rajya Sabha is to consider the Chit Funds Amendment Bill and the prohibition of e-cigarettes bill in the House today. The Lok Sabha on Wednesday passed the prohibition of electronic cigarettes production, manufacture, import, export, transport, sale, distribution, storage and advertisement bill that states that any person who contravenes this provision will be punished with imprisonment of up to 1 year or a fine of up to 1 lakh rupees or both. The bill is likely to be taken up for discussion in the Rajya Sabha today. And the Rajya Sabha is likely to continue discussion on the Chit Funds Amendment Bill 2019 today. The bill has already been passed by the Lok Sabha. Let's take a look at some of the key features of the bill. The bill seeks to amend 1982 Regulating Act that prohibits chit fund creation without the sanction of the state government. The bill also intends to protect small investors and to enable growth of the sector for financial inclusion. It also raises prescribed ceiling of aggregate amount for individuals from 1 lakh to 3 lakh rupees. It also further raises the cap on commission of foreman managing the fund from 5 to 7% of the chit fund. Moving on now, the All India Muslim Personal Law Board filed a review petition against Supreme Court's Ayodhya verdict before 9th December. The All India Muslim Personal Law Board has stressed that the Sunni Central Waqf Board's decision to not file a review petition will not affect their stand. In a unanimous verdict on 9th November, the Supreme Court paved the way for the construction of a Ram temple at the disputed site in Ayodhya. It also directed the centre to allot a 5-acre plot to the Sunni Waqf Board for building a mosque. And moving on now, the Golden Jubilee edition of the International Film Festival of India, IFFI, will conclude in Goa today. The theme of the event is Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat. The Union Minister of Information and Broadcasting, Prakash Javadekar, and the Goa Chief Minister, Pramod Sawant, are expected to be present on the occasion. The 9-day Superfest comes to an end with the screening of the closing film later tonight. The India premiere of Marg and Her Mother, directed by Iranian master Mohsen Makhmalbaf, will be the closing film of IFFI. The movie talks about Marg, a 6-year-old who has to live with an old woman after his single mother defaults on rent. More than 30 masterclass and in-conversation sessions were conducted this time at IFFI. Filmmakers like Priyadarshan and Imtiaz Ali, actors Prasenjit Chatterjee and Vijay Deverakonda, and choreographer Farah Khan also held such sessions for packed audiences at IFFI. Okay, and once again, let's go back to a top story on the government formation in Maharashtra. Shiv Sena Chief Uddhav Thackeray will today be sworn in as the Maharashtra Chief Minister. That takes place this evening in Mumbai's Shivaji Park, and a few more leaders are also likely to be sworn in as the ministers with Uddhav Thackeray. Let's go across now to correspondent Ajay Vikram Singh, who is keeping a track of developments on that front. Ajay, that swearing in takes place at around 6:30 this evening. That's when Uddhav Thackeray will be sworn in as the unanimously elected Chief Minister of Maharashtra. Along with him, also few cabinet members to also be sworn in.
जी बिल्कुल नैन्सी, जो जानकारी मिल रही है 6 ऐसे मंत्री हैं जो उद्धव ठाकरे के साथ शपथ ग्रहण करने वाले हैं। 2-2 मंत्री तीनों पार्टियों के कोटे से होंगे। शिवसेना से एकनाथ शिंदे और अगर हम एनसीपी की बात करें तो छगन भुजबल होंगे और जयंत पाटिल होंगे। कांग्रेस से बाला साहब थोराट होंगे और अशोक चौहान होंगे। लेकिन जो उप मुख्यमंत्री की बारे में जो भी बात की जा रही है, एनसीपी की तरफ से अभी नाम नहीं आया है। इस बारे में अभी क्लियरिटी नहीं है कि उप मुख्यमंत्री कौन होगा। लेकिन ये बात पूरी तरह से क्लियर हो गई है कि अजीत पवार को शपथ नहीं दिलाई जाएगी उप मुख्यमंत्री की। और कोशिशें थी जो एनसीपी के जो अजीत पवार को मानने वाले लोग थे, ये कोशिश कर रहे थे कि अजीत पवार को उप मुख्यमंत्री की शपथ दिलाई जाए, लेकिन उसकी संभावना बहुत ही कम है, नगण्य के बराबर है। अगर हम तैयारियों की बात करें तो उसका भी जिक्र करना काफ़ी ज़रूरी है, क्योंकि 70,000 कुर्सियां लगाई गई हैं शिवाजी पार्क में। और ठाकरे परिवार के लिए एक बहुत बड़ा दिन है, शिवसेना के लिए भी बड़ा दिन है, क्योंकि पहली बार कोई ठाकरे परिवार का मुख्यमंत्री बनने जा रहा है या फिर कोई सक्रिय ऐसा पद लेने जा रहा है। ये एक बड़ी बात है। अब जो सत्ता है शिवसेना की, वो मातोश्री से जो वर्षा है वहाँ पर शिफ्ट हो जाएगा मुख्यमंत्री आवास की तरफ। ये लोगों की सबसे अहम इस पे नज़र है। दूसरी बात, बहुत अहम बात जो ये है कि कल की जो बैठक हुई थी महाविकास अघाड़ी की, उसमें यह तय किया गया है कि जो स्पीकर का पद है वो कांग्रेस को दिया जाएगा और जो उप मुख्यमंत्री का पद है वो एनसीपी को दिया जाएगा। लेकिन इन दोनों पर अभी कौन नेता होंगे, इस नाम की अभी घोषणा नहीं की गई है। संभवतः आज जब शपथ ग्रहण हो जाएगा, उसके बाद जब नंबर प्रूफ कर लिए जाएंगे विधानसभा के भीतर, उसके बाद जब मंत्रिमंडल का विस्तार किया जाएगा, तब ये सब बातें होंगी। काफ़ी उत्साह है शिवसेना के खेमे में भी और कांग्रेस और एनसीपी के भी खेमे में। लेकिन सबसे अहम बात यह है कि सोनिया गांधी को जो आमंत्रित किया गया था उद्धव ठाकरे की तरफ से, आदित्य ठाकरे खुद गए थे उनको आमंत्रित करने। जानकारी ये मिल रही है कि वो यहाँ नहीं पहुंच रही हैं, अपने किसी प्रतिनिधि को वो भेजेंगी। केजरीवाल और ममता बनर्जी को भी बुलाया गया था, लेकिन जानकारी ये मिल रही है कि वो भी इस शपथ ग्रहण में शामिल नहीं होंगे। लेकिन अन्य राज्यों के मुख्यमंत्री जैसे कमलनाथ हुए, भूपेश बघेल हुए, ये यहाँ पर शामिल हो सकते हैं, देवेगौड़ा शामिल हो सकते हैं, चंद्रबाबू नायडू शामिल हो सकते हैं। विपक्षी एकता दिखाने की कोशिश होगी इस पूरी मीटिंग में, जो इस शपथ ग्रहण समारोह है। लेकिन जो कुछ और जो बड़े नेता थे उनकी यहाँ पर मौजूदगी ना होना भी एक बड़ी खबर शाम तक बन सकती है।
Okay. All right, Ajay Vikram Singh, thanks very much for those inputs. So the swearing in of Uddhav Thackeray as the Maharashtra Chief Minister will take place this evening, and who will be the Deputy Chief Minister from the NCP, well, that remains to be seen. And all the preparations seem to be in place for the swearing in this evening. And of course, like Ajay was also mentioning, this is going to be a show of strength by the Mahavikas Aghadi. We'll keep you updated on all of those developments, but moving on now to some weather news. And the light rains in parts of the national capital this morning has further improved the city's air quality. The air quality index in Delhi now stands at 136 at around 8:47 this morning, which falls under the moderate category. The air quality index in the national capital region, including Noida, Ghaziabad, Greater Noida, Gurugram and Faridabad, is also in the moderate category. Rains and favorable wind speed on Wednesday had improved Delhi's air quality, that was recorded in the moderate category. The Met Department has forecast generally cloudy sky with light rain, and the maximum and minimum temperatures today are likely to be settled at 25 and 16 degrees Celsius respectively. And normal life has been affected following light to moderate snowfall at higher reaches and rainfall at some parts of Uttarakhand. Snowfall lashed Kedarnath, Badrinath, Gangotri and Yamunotri. The regional Met Center predicted heavy snowfall, at isolated places in the higher reaches of Uttarkashi, Chamoli, Rudraprayag and Pittorgarh districts. In Himachal Pradesh, the higher reaches of Lahaul and Spiti, Kinnaur and Kullu districts witnessed a fresh bout of snowfall on Wednesday. Several parts of the state, including Shimla, were lashed by rain. Heavy snowfall in Kinnaur district forced the administration to close schools at Poo and Kalpa subdivisions. According to the Met Department, hail and light rain are likely to occur at isolated places of the middle hills and plains areas of the state today as well. Meanwhile, a group of 12 people are reportedly stuck in the Sisu area of Lahaul Spiti district. 10 scholars had gone to Lahaul Spiti district to study a World Bank funded government project. And due to snowfall, the roads have been blocked, and the Border Road Organization has already closed the vehicular movement in the under construction Rohtang tunnel. The authorities are not allowing the access through the tunnel. And moving on now to news from around the world. A powerful snowstorm with the rains and high winds swept across Colorado and into the U.S. Midwest, affecting millions of people. The brutal weather is making the Thanksgiving travel unpleasant and dangerous across the U.S. Tens of thousands of people are facing acute power shortages. Hundreds of flights have also been cancelled. Travel plans during Thanksgiving week is on hold for many this week. The roads are covered with heavy snow while sky remains foggy, causing massive pileup in Washington state interstate. According to the American Automobile Association, around 55 million travelers had planned to fly or drive at least 50 miles from their homes for Thanksgiving holiday. However, the communal spirit of Thanksgiving made its way as far as the International Space Station on Wednesday, when the 3 NASA astronauts on board displayed some of the special food they will enjoy to mark the day. Astronauts Jessica Meir, Christina Koch and Andrew Morgan removed from their outer wrappers some of the dried Thanksgiving space food that they were expected to enjoy and displayed them for viewers on the Earth. The Thanksgiving space treats included turkey in a pouch and a can of jelly cranberry sauce in a can that famously retains its shape and therefore seemed to make a suitable food item for zero-gravity space. The 3 NASA explorers said the holiday was an opportunity to let them emphasize their connections to their global family of friends, turning the holiday into a Friendsgiving celebration in the space. So Thanksgiving Day being celebrated there in the space. Moving on now to more news from around the world. The Sri Lankan President Gotabaya Rajapaksa will reach New Delhi today on a 3-day visit to India. This will be his first overseas trip since he took over as the president this month. He is leading a high-level delegation of officials including the Foreign Secretary Ravinath Arasinghe. President Rajapaksa is visiting on special invitation extended by Prime Minister Modi soon after Gotabaya emerged victorious in the presidential elections. The Sri Lankan leader will hold bilateral meeting with Prime Minister Modi tomorrow. Both the leaders are also likely to discuss further areas of cooperation and ways to strengthen existing bilateral relations between the two neighbors. A host of issues including stability in the Indian Ocean region, economic cooperation and the ethnic issue in Sri Lanka are likely to figure during the talks. The Sri Lankan president will also meet President Ramnath Kovind in addition to other important engagements. In sports news now, India has won the bid to host 2023 Men's Hockey World Cup. The Kalinga Hockey Stadium in Bhubaneswar and the Biju Patnaik Hockey Stadium in Rourkela will be the venues for the tournament. The tournament will be held from 13th to 29th of January next year. Kalinga Stadium will host the game's showpiece tournament for the second consecutive time after successfully conducting the event in 2018 that was won by Belgium. The state capital is also one of the venues for the 2020 FIFA Women's Under-17 World Cup. And with that, it's a wrap on this edition of the news. Thanks for being with us.